and in the drive. No, we had a lot of fun. We had good bosses. Because I worked in the laundry before Shirley. It was a motorbike day. And I used to go up there. We had good break-up parties. You had the head of the hospital used to come down and have drinks with us. He knew my uncle.
Did you get really drunk and start fighting?
No, I had one sherry, and that was all I could handle. You're working all day in the hot laundry, and then I'd ride the motorbike down, and we'd go to the pub. It was the Trafalgar in those days. It's gone now. And I had a guitar on my back, and we'd just put that on the counter, and we'd have a few. I couldn't drink. I'd just have a shandy, and that was it.
Right.
Dad was the same. He couldn't handle drink. If you can't handle it, it's best not to touch it.
Yeah, Clinton said to me just before he's stopped drinking because he can't really control himself.
Well, that's the thing. If you can't, you know what to do. You don't touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Dad was the same. Dad knew he couldn't handle it, so he'd just hold a glass to be sociable. That's all.
Right.
But it never worked with Dad.
What about Fred?
Fred McLeod.
Yeah.
Terrible. He acts as though he's a little goody two-shoes. He never saw Christmas Day. He was flat on his back. Out to it. Where's Fred, they'd always say. Here he comes. They dropped him off, the P&T dropped him off at our gate one day, and he walked right up my flower garden, crunch, crunch, crunch. Every poppy was smashed. And I got home once, and he'd climbed through the window. It must have been late, God knows what happened. Climbed through the window, and his shoe went into a bowl of water. He took that off, and dropped it on the floor, and I said, I've got to go to town to do the shopping, look after the kids. So I come home, in the dark, and there's Linda and Barry whizzing down the hill on their trikes, and Fred's in bed flaking. Looked after them really well. They're having a ball, yippee, in their pyjamas. Fred's asleep, he didn't look after them. We went to the beach once. I had the baby. I said, what's the kids? Linda and Barry. So I looked down as far as my eyes can see, and there's Fred swimming out to Australia.
Oh, yeah?
Left the kids jumping in the sea. They could have been drowned, only little. So I run down to get them, and I tell them off. Big argument. So we're up the Mitre one day, the river's in flood. Fred decides to go for a walk. And I said, look, I've got a hell of a headache. Keep an eye on Stephen, because Stephen was the roamer.
Right.
And I wake up, and there's something wrong. You sense it. No sign of bloody Stephen. Christ, I was worried. The river's in flood. So I get on the bike, I bike up the road. And Stephen had followed Fred, and he's snappy up the road. And he said, look, here comes my mother. That's me biking up the road. I said to Fred, I'll never trust you with the kids again. You know. Yeah, well, that was dangerous.
Yeah.
He couldn't rely on, so I just took over and made sure it was me watching him all the time. He just didn't think.
Yeah.
And if we camped up there in the tent, I'd have to put the tent up all gear, right? The day we're unpacking to go to town, Fred decided he's always going for a walk, 1 hour before we unpack. Because who unpacks and packs it all up nicely. And Fred walks in like a king. It's all done. It was a waste of time arguing, so I let him get away with it. He's a returned soldier. I thought, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
He's been to a war, what the heck, he doesn't want people blasting all the time. We seem to have hit it off. We haven't been perfect. I mean, we've had a few snarls and snaps. But I know when to keep my mouth shut and walk away. It's so easy to go on and on. But half the time Fred doesn't hear me anyway, just says yes when he's supposed to say no.
Yeah.
It's the best way to be. But he's had some good times. He's been away with the P&T for a whole month at the end, and I was left with the kids. And he's had a good time, a good life, good earnings, I reckon.
Yeah.
All these trips away.